the mantle of the best goalkeepers has always gone to Ederson, has always gone to Alisson, the two Brazilians. But when you look at the stats at the moment, is David De Gea perhaps closer to those two than we think?
It's difficult to make that argument because I think ultimately how a goalkeeper performs from a statistical point of view is very much influenced by the defense that you have ahead of you. And, fair play to De Gea because he's got a really stable back four ahead of him that's really performing incredible performances these days. And that's being reflected in some of these numbers, especially goals conceded. Because United don't concede that many goals when you've got Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane ahead of you. Saves made as well, 2.71. Slightly lesser than Alisson, but only because De Gea is not facing that many shots like he used to last year when he had a disjointed back four ahead of him. A higher number of clean sheets, again, similar reflections. But when it comes to individual quality, you can still see somewhat Alisson has a bit of an edge. Passes into final third. Alisson is generally a lot more comfortable on the ball.
I think it's also the way Liverpool plays as well,
exactly.
utilising Alisson.
Defensive actions outside penalty area. I mean, this has always been the number one quality of Alisson from his AS Roma days as well. He's a lot more active outside his penalty box in winning possession and also distribution. So in that sense, I wouldn't say that one is better than the other already. All I'll say is that when you've got a stable defense in front of David De Gea, you protect him from a lot of the unwanted situations that finds him in situations of trouble like he did in the last couple of seasons.
In this week's episode, we'll dissect three huge encounters, starting off with Liverpool taking on the high-flying Manchester United at Anfield. Can the Red Devils complete a league double over the Reds for the first time since the 15-16 season? We also have an early kickoff between Manchester City and Newcastle United. Now, can the Magpies put a dent towards the Citizens' title hopes? And lastly, we'll stop by the Bundesliga as the informed Borussia Dortmund welcome RB Leipzig to the Signal Iduna Park. All stats, predictions and more only on the Big Kickoff.